More, what are the topics? Yeah, this is something I really like. I don't know what you think you're going to learn when they say, "Oh, legal English." What topics do you think you need to know about when you talk about legal English? Any idea? I want you to write some answer. I'm just curious to know what you think you're going to learn. Terms used in contracts, prepositions, collocations. Hey, Paula. Okay, Stephanie, a proper way to communicate with clients regarding legal issues. Ooh, I like your vocabulary there. Terms used in court, okay. How to issue a claim. Paula, you're Paula, my student Paula, right? Yeah, okay. Because there was another Paula, but since you said prepositions and collocations, I got you there. All right. Yeah, well, Paula is doing a foundation course with me right now. And every time I tell her, so today we're going to do a revision of prepositions and collocations, she goes like, again? That's the worst part for her. I'm sorry. Okay, so I'm going to show you about the topics. Oh, this is very small. Well, if you want to see this bigger, I think that you have a magnifying glass, una lupa, okay? And you can make this bigger if you need to. I don't know if you need to do this. The thing is, I cannot see it, so I'm just going to check it here on my phone. Okay, so these are different topics that we'll learn in the preparation for the TOLES examination. In blue, you can see litigation vocabulary. Yeah, so we learn about litigation and civil law. What is litigation? I'm asking you now. This is a question. Do you know what litigation is? The process? Okay. Okay, so yeah, it's a process in civil law, we would say. Well, it's not really a process, it's a procedure. Okay? So it's everything that happens in court. Yeah, how to make a claim and what happens about the parties. Okay. Okay, so basically it's everything that happens in court. Yeah, so this is a big part of the foundation exam. Yeah, it is not so big in the higher and advanced. Then another big topic is contract law. Okay, so you got it right there. I cannot remember who said contract law earlier. But yeah, contract law is a big part of this. Yeah, and what you have to learn here really is terms used in contracts. You have to know about clauses and types of clauses, and also how to explain what you find in a contract. Yeah, I think that this is something that you wished you had learned at university, but they never told you about. Let me know if that's right. Like, at university you learn about contracts, but then no one is bothered to say, oh, this is what it means, and they don't usually tell you in clear words. Yeah, in regular English or in regular Spanish. Yeah, not even English. Yeah, right. Okay. Something else we we learn about is business and company law. Yeah, this is very interesting for people who are in the international law area. They find this very interesting. Yeah, business and company law. I don't know if this is some of your interest, is it? Do you know anything about company law, or maybe do you specialize in company law or international law? Let me know. Only from TV series Suits. Okay. Okay, well, that's some vocabulary. That's something to practice. Yeah. Okay, you want to learn that. Okay, Sandra, so I'm glad that you would find this part interesting. Okay. Okay. Now, something else. These are some small parts. Okay, I went with the big parts first, which are civil law, contract law, and business and company law. Yes, but there are also some small parts. Okay, we have vocabulary of loans. Yeah, this is in a unit called the language of banking. We have some vocabulary about intellectual property, and we also have some about real estate. Yeah, so this is something you need to know. We also talk about employment law. It's not very big, but sometimes there are questions about employment law. And something else is the law of tort. Now, the first time I say today we're going to learn about the law of tort, everyone goes like, huh? What is that? Have you ever heard about law of tort apart from Paula? Because I know she has. Law of tort. I've read it in the chat, law of tort, in case you cannot see it. Have you ever heard about this law of tort? Responsibility. Okay, yes. So it is called liability. Yeah, responsibility is like the informal word. This is called liability. Yeah, and this is an area of law that is particular of the UK and the US. Yeah, in fact, the other day I was talking to an American lady, and she was asking me, "So, do you teach legal English?" And I said, "Yeah." And what's your favorite part? And I said, law of tort. And she goes like, what's that? And I had to explain to her what law of tort was. Even, you know, she has been living in the US all her life, and she didn't know what this was. Yeah, so the fact that you live there doesn't mean that you know about law, right? Okay, something else. Something else you will learn. We're going to learn about how to write letters. Yeah, I'm sure that if you studied English, you've been writing letters all your learning years. Yes, but this is how to write formal letters, how to write letters of complaint, how to write letters to your clients. Okay, so it's more or less formal letters. Okay, that are focused on, you know, legal vocabulary. Okay, hold on. I'm sorry, Esther, I have to leave. Okay, yeah, I will try, Stefania. I will try. I hit recording earlier, but I don't know if it's recording or not. So bye-bye. Don't worry. All right, so something else you will learn is how to, how to explain contracts. Yes, this is a big part of TOLES Advanced. Yeah, there is a part where you have to say with your own words what a clause in a contract is. Yeah, so this is something very big. Now you will also learn about common law. Yes, I don't do comparative law. Okay, I only teach you some things about common law, some things that are interesting or some things that are different from our system and that are important to know. Basically, if you ever work with a client who is international or who is from the UK, from the US, they're going to ask you to compare some things, because sometimes they just don't understand. And even sometimes Spanish people do not understand about common law if it's different. You will also learn about how to have a conversation with a client. Yeah, and how to communicate with a client. And also we will learn about precedents. Yeah, does any of you know what a precedent is? Maybe Paula. Paula, you know what a precedent is? What is it? Jurisprudencia, yes. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so these are previous cases in court. Yeah, that's a precedent. So what happens in common law is that if there is a very important judgment, it becomes law. So we learn about some of these, which is quite interesting.